Good morning, Canadian Yarn Hoard. My name's Alyssa, and today I'm just doing a quick coffee cup cozy. It is going to be the Interlocking Diamonds lace pattern. As you can see, I have Maya back in the background, Willow and Salem. They're all here. They're all saying hi. So I'm going to move you over to the overhead cam, and I will start telling you about the details, and let's get started. So the yarn I used for this particular one was Mainstays. Let me just grab it out. So this is the Mainstays acrylic yarn I used. It is a 4 medium. It does recommend a 5mm needle and a 5mm hook. It's 100% acrylic, and the yarn color is Polo Stripe. I wanted to try and see what it would look like, there we go, with a solid color, not a variegated, because I really do like this one. I really do like how it turned out. But I'm going to use this. I think I have enough. I just have a little bit left, so I'm playing a bit of yarn chicken here with it. And then the black is going to be the Barnett Yarn Inspirations Premium, which is another 100% acrylic. It's a medium 4, and it says a 5 and a 5. So we're going to start with a magic circle. If you've seen any of my other ones, you'll know this is standard. I always do the magic circle for the bottom. And then once I have the bottom ring done, I will start working on a pattern. So there's that. You chain 2, and then you single crochet 6 in the magic circle. I do apologize that I have to use black yarn for this. White doesn't look quite the same look that I'm going for. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you're going to pull this guy tight, and you're going to slip stitch these 2 right up there. And now your next row is an increase row. For your next few rows, you're going to be doing increases. You're going to do single crochets in each stitch on this row. And when we're going to done that, we're going to darn in that tail because they drive me nuts. Any returning viewer knows that. And I wanted to say thank you to my returning viewers. I appreciate you coming back. If you're a new viewer, thank you very much. I appreciate that you've taken the time to check me out. A lot of what I try to do is I do my daily updates Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. They're just a very quick update to show you how long a project can really take. So I, a lot of times will, so there's that first row, and you're going to grab this, and you're going to darn this in. But I like to show how long a project really can take. I had a duster that'll be coming out soon. I think that thing took me a month or 2 months to do, and it was a very simple, easy 2-row pattern. Should not have taken that long, but because I made a full-length duster out of it, the pattern just took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. And I know TikToks, they're wonderful, they're great. I see them all the time. You see these beautiful chenille yarns, and then poof, suddenly there's dragon there or something. Those are wonderful, looks awesome, great TikTok videos. This row will be 1 increase, or 1 stitch, and then an increase. But the realism of having a project like a dragon, it can still take you 2-3 hours to do that dragon, or longer. It could take you all day. I've had a coffee cup cozy that I've made my own pattern. I had to tear that thing apart 4 times, and it took me 8 hours to come up with the pattern I came up with. So I think it does help people understand these projects can take longer. They do not get done in a minute. TikTok is wonderful for that, but gotta tell you, shorts and that, they do take a longer time. And I think this brings a little more realism back to projects so people can understand that it takes time. So now this is going to be, so that was your cast on, double, 1, so this is 2. So you're going to do 2 single crochets and then an increase, which is 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. So 2 single crochet, and then your increase. We are going to continue this, I think, for one more row. So you're going to have 3 increases and then the 1 stitch in between. I will show you my measurements and see if that I have to do another row or not. I will be back in just a second to show you that. So I have my 3 stitches in between each increase, as you can see. Now what we're going to do, 1 whole row of just single crochet. It's a good starting base, so I like to do that. Just 1 single crochet row, not increasing, just around each stitch, giving you a good lip base for your coffee cup cozy. And then we will start the interlocking diamond pattern. So you're just going to keep going around and around. Nothing major, just simple increase, simple stitches, simple crochet, single crochet stitches. Nothing too difficult for your first actual building row. And then the next row, we're going to change the colors. I'm going to add my purple in here, and it will be your double crochet V-stitch row, which is how you do this pattern. I just hope I have enough purple. That is my concern right now, but that is my yarn chicken concern. But now I have to find the ends. There's one. There we go. So there's my ends. I think I'm going to reverse the colors actually. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do a double crochet, skip 2, double crochet, single, double. And that's what you're going to do for the whole row. So skip 2, double crochet, single, double crochet. Or I shouldn't say single, it's double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. That is a typical V-stitch. That is how you start this. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. It's technically the right terms. So you're just going to keep going around. That is your first row. Your second row will be to add the purple color in half double crochets. Chain 1, crochet, skip 2, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. It's a very simple pattern. It just takes a little bit of practice, and you are going to need 2 stitch markers, or at least 1 stitch marker for this pattern. And we are going to do crochet, single, and double, and that is the end. So I'm going to pull it up. You're going to grab your stitch marker, and you're going to put that on. Now, I am leaving it open because so this is where I'm going to do a half double crochet now. So as you can see, I'm going to do my thread through 1, 2, that didn't work. Let's try that again. So we're going to come up and through. 1, 2, half double crochet. I'm doing 1 half double crochet in the first one. Damn yarn, I hate when that happens. That did not work right. So you're going to go in the upper row. So 1, 2, and then you're going to go half double crochet, half double crochet, and you're just going to skip that, and you're going to do a half double crochet here. And you're going to do that all the way around. Skip there. Actually, chain 1. I think I'm going to chain 1 because I don't want to tighten it. So we want to chain 1, and then we're going to do a half double crochet, chain 1, and half double crochet, and a half double crochet. So this is how you're going to do your first pattern, second row of pattern, I should say. So 1, 2, chain 1. Oh, I did that the wrong way. Oh well. Chain 1. So now we're half double crochet, half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, half double crochet, chain 1, and you're just going to keep doing this all the way around the row. So chain 1, another half double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, and half double crochet. Now this one, pull that up, switch the stitch marker, grab this, turn. So this is where I like to keep my balls of yarn closer to me so I can turn it. 1, 2. Now I'm going to go in here. Did I not? Okay, that's what I'm doing. So now what we want to do is we're going to go into that hole. Just going to go into this hole. Actually, no, the other one in between here and you. Oop, make sure you don't get that row in there. So 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, double crochet, single, double crochet. So that's how you're going to do this row. Now, because my half double crochets are a little, the purple is a little thinner, it's probably not going to fill out as well as I hope. But like I said, I just wanted to see what this would look like with much more solid color, and this was the closest purple I had to me that I could work with that. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll look good. So you're just going to keep doing this. And then I'll show you the next row, and then I will come back when I'm done. Two, there we go. 1, 2, and you're just going to keep going until you get to the end of the row. One, 1, 1, and then 1, chain, 1. And then I'm just going to have 1 single double crochet going around the outer edge. Now, I do recommend you switch the stitch marker over. Pull your purple back to where you want to work with it. You're going to pull the purple onto this side, and you're going to come up and you're going to single crochet, 2 single crochets, and then you're going to do your half double crochets in here, chain 1, half double crochets, and that is pretty much your pattern. I will come back when I'm done and I'll show you how I've gotten, how it looks and how I finish it up. Back in a minute. So I did it all, and then I decided I didn't like the way it looked, and what I'm going to do now is you're going to, I'll go back to the beginning of this now that I know how I want to do it. So for the interlocking diamond, I'm pretty sure what I forgot to do was to go into that stitch right there. See, do I have that light on? I do, okay. So if you notice there's the 2 V's there, you go into the V stitch and you do your 2 single crochet, your double crochets in the V stitch. If I'm not mistaken. I've only done it a couple of times, so it's like you go open. So second row, let's see, so there's my first row, and the second row you go in between that, and then I'll switch on the next row. Okay, so this is what we're doing on this one. Just going to make sure you get them both rows in together, single crochet, and then another, and then single crochet, chain, and double crochet, not single, my bad, and then double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. This looks a lot better. So this is what we're going to do. So all I basically did was forgot to go into that stitch instead. I knew it wasn't looking right when I got to the end, so. And then the next row, you're going to, we'll do the colors, and then I will come back and I will show you how to do the last row as well, or I'll stay with you to show you how to do the last row as well of the pattern before I do my how many rows before I come back. I think it's 5 rows of colored purple. And then you've got one in there. And then the final one, you always want to finish off with a double crochet there. Now I'm going to grab that. Grab that. And now I'm going to single crochet, chain 2, and now you're going to do half double, chain, half double, chain, half double, chain, and you're just going to continue all that all the way around. So I'm going to pause, and then when I come back, I'll show you the next row. So I'm at the end of the row, and I'm just going to do a single or half double crochet in this one, just so that it fills out properly. And then we'll switch, and this will be my last individual row, so you just keep repeating from here now. So now you're going to come up and go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do a double crochet in that first here. You go all the way down to the black one, remember? So 1, 2, you're going to go double crochet here, chain, double crochet. And you're going to follow that all the way along to the end of the row. So I'm going to finish these 4 rows, and when I come back, I will show you how to finish it off and how it looks when it's finished. Be back in a minute. All right, so I have my pattern done. So now I'm going to trim that and darn that in to get it out of the way. So there's that. So now that we got that out of the way, just going to darn it in real quickly. Just try and keep it to the purple I have it. Just have it come back out, and I'm just going to trim it off. So now the next one is here. That there. Move that out of the way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in 1, 2, and then I'm going to single crochet all the way down this edge and up the other side. This will help close it a little bit so it's not so open on you, so it's not so there was a bit of a space around. I could have forced it, but this will just give you a little bit of extra room in between the handle and that. So you just want to go around 2 stitches pretty much in between each double crochet that you go into. So there's 1, there's 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and just 1, 2 in that one, 2 here, and just keep going up, adding 2 stitches, and then when you get to the top here, you're going to single crochet 1, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull it over here, and you're going to put it at the top, and you just want to pull it over. So I'm going to pull that out, leave a nice long tail, and I'm going to tie it up and in. It should be that. I have to admit, if it were my choice to do this again, I probably would pick a thicker yarn for my purple, because as you can see in between it. I'm not a huge fan of that. And I do happen to like how that one looks, so you can't really see in between. So I would definitely get a yarn that is definitely more closer in size. Just gonna wind this one down here. Pull it out. Trim it off, and I will show you what they both look like. So as I said, I'll show you what this looks like in the coffee cup. If you'd like, I can show you both. Now, if you sometimes have trouble getting it on the cup around the handle, put the handle in first. That's not that bad. That's not too bad. I do like the way that looks. I do like the purple. That's not so bad. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope to see you again. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.